What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel as you come in and check out the content. And with that being said, I want to get right into this topic, man. Stephen A. Smith said on his show, I think it's called I don't know, First Take, right? But they were talking about Stephen A. Smith and the panel was talking about foreign basketball players, right? And can a foreign basketball player be the face of the NBA? And Stephen A. Smith said no, he don't think that a foreign basketball player can be the face of the NBA. And a lot of people was disagreed with him, and some people were even outraged. But and personally, I agree with Stephen A. Smith. I don't think that a foreign born basketball player can be the face of the NBA. And my reasoning behind this is that I have yet to see a foreign born basketball player that has the talent or that or is good enough to be the face of the NBA, right? Because you don't like from these foreign countries, you don't, you're not getting like a Magic Johnson or you're not getting a Larry Bird, you're not getting a Michael Jordan or a Kobe Bryant. You're not getting a LeBron James. You do get some very good basketball players. Like I think Giannis is very good. I like Giannis. Um, but let me see. The Joker I think is very good, but I don't think neither one of those guys could be the face of the NBA. And my reasoning for that is because like when you look at the guys who were the faces of the NBA, like you had the Magic and Bird back in their day. Then you had Mike, back in his day. Then Kobe, in my opinion, was the face of the NBA for a while. But it's number one, it's the talent level for me. Then number two, I think it's like we like the expectations that we put on the guys who lead the NBA. You know, basically all of those guys who were the faces of the NBA, I feel like their games were almost complete. Where like their games didn't have any holes. Like they were as close to perfect as you can possibly be, or at least they played at a higher standard than like the guys who like Giannis. Like in my opinion, Giannis' game has some limitations to it, and he's not able to carry his team like Bird did, the Celtics, or not just carry the team, but like to lead the team, like Bird did with the Celtics, like Magic did with the Lakers. Now the Joker and Giannis, both of those guys do have like one ring apiece, right? But I think that they have to be better and put in more work in order to be the face of the league. They have to be dominant ball players in my opinion, for a longer stretch. And so, and foreign born ball players, you're not really getting that same level of play that we are used to seeing as far as like their performance. They like I said, and Dirk Nowinski, I thought Dirk was very good ball player. I like Dirk game, but Dirk couldn't have been the face of the league. You know, um, they did. Dirk do have a ring. He won a ring. Like I said, Giannis won a ring. The Joker won a ring. But in order, in my opinion, to be the face of the league, I think you have to win like multiple rings and just be dominant over an extended period of time. you know. And I think that you get that with like Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, the face those guys be the faces of the league. Even LeBron James, like you don't you don't really see foreign born ball players who can just like be play at that higher level for extended periods of time. They can win and get to the championship as those guys that I mentioned before. They can win and they can get to championships from time to time, but they just can't like I thought that when Giannis won, I thought that Giannis was getting ready to, possibly go on a run and like play at a high level for extended periods of time. But it didn't happen for Giannis. It didn't happen. It took Dirk Nowitzki a long time, throughout his career to get his ring. It also took with the Joker, the Joker he had been in the league for a few years before he got his first before he got his ring. Then once he got his ring, he was he wasn't able to sustain that level of play, so and I don't really know who's going to be the face of the league once LeBron is out. Some people think it's going to be Luca, but Luca to me, I think that Luca has a lot of holes in his game. We're used to seeing guys who are the face of the league like be able to, you know, play at both ends, be dominant at both ends, and Luca to me is not he's not dominant at both ends, or at least be good at both ends because it's hard to be dominant on offense and defense, but um, you know, Luca is he's not a defensive ball player at all. I mean his defense is really just really got some holes in it. I thought that the Joker, he's not big on defense. Who else is not really big on defense? Giannis. That's why I thought Giannis had the best chance to be a foreign-born ball player that could possibly be, you know, um, because Giannis plays really. He plays hard at both ends, but again, his game is, he has some holes in his game, and you can kind of limit Giannis if as a team if you play him right on offense, and so and another thing with Giannis. He needs, he needs to be playing beside a really good point guard to put him in positions where he can score. Like you don't want Giannis to be the one initiating offense for the team, and you don't want Giannis to be in a position where he needs to go one on one all the time. So that's not Giannis's strength, and most of the time when you get a guy who can be the face of the league. That's a guy who can create his own shot and really create opportunities for other people. And Giannis is not that player. Now, the Joker, he can create opportunities for his teammates. But like I said, the Joker don't play defense, and so I think until you have a foreign born ball player that can really play great at both ends, I don't think they could be the face of the league. I don't see anybody right now that's in the league right now that's really can that's really doing that as far as like the foreign born ball players. But a lot of things have changed in the NBA. And so maybe like the standard of what is considered the face of the NBA, maybe that might change, right? But for right now, I'm agreeing with Stephen A. Smith when he says that a foreign-born ball player can't be the face of the league. And like I said, the only reason why I'm saying that is because of the level of play that we have been getting from the guys who have been the faces of the league, and none of the foreign-born guys, in my opinion, have really lived up to what I thought. The rest of the guys who were the face of the league, they don't play at that level, in my opinion. So that's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment. And with that being said, I will check you all out in the next video. Peace.